From the March 4th, 1898 issue of the Newberry News, from the local and county section. At Newberry, there is a local issue of equal importance. It has been proposed to harness the Tequamanon Falls, which are located 40 miles from the village, for the purpose of furnishing the water supply for the village, running the electric light plant, grist mills, sawmills, planing mills, and various other industries. The price of carrying out this project would be about $50,000. This is all that stands in the way of beginning the work at once. A quantity of wood has been thrown in the ditch at the mouth of the sewer between the village and the river. The authorities should see that it is removed before the spring freshets begin. The city treasury is almost bankrupt now from monkeying with blocked sewers, and care should be taken that we do not have another siege. From the March 9th, 1923 issue of the Newberry News, Senator Bond introduces a bill to establish ferry. Establishing of a ferry service across the Straits of Mackinac is proposed in a bill introduced in the Senate this week by Senator F.P. Bond of Newberry. The bill provides that $250,000 be appropriated to buy a vessel for the service and establish the necessary docking facilities. The service, which is designed to link the highway systems of the Upper and Lower Peninsulas, would be operated by the State Highway Department. Ferrying rates would meet the cost of operation, interest on the investment, and depreciation charges. In connection with the proposed establishment of a ferry service across the Straits of Mackinac, Governor Alex Groesbeck has opened negotiations with the United States Shipping Board to determine whether the state will be able to buy vessels for ferry service between the Upper and Lower Peninsula. A large surplus of wooden ships, constructed during the war for emergency use, are now in the hands of the federal government, and some of these vessels the governor hopes to secure at very low cost. There has been an insistent demand for several years for better transportation facilities for automobile traffic across the Straits of Mackinac. In view of the demand for new methods of transportation across the Straits, State Highway Commissioner Rogers instituted an inquiry on the feasibility of establishing suitable docks on either side of the Straits. From the March 8, 1973 issue of the Newberry News. Board of Directors named for Chamber of Commerce. As part of the continuing effort to reorganize the Newberry Area Chamber of Commerce, ballots were sent out a week ago to all dues-paying members to the Chamber to elect a Board of Directors. The result of the election indicate that the following board members have been elected to oversee Chamber operations for the 1973-1974 year. Henry Teskey, Bob Hanachek, Bill Fretz, R.J. Beach, Charlie Frazier, Bob Schneider, Dennis Burgess, Peter Greaves, and Mike Gould. Election of officers of the new board will take place at a meeting to be held in the Newberry State Bank building Friday, March 9th at 4 p.m. Also on the agenda will be other organizational problems. The Lions cooperate for new street signs. If you have been lost on the main street and slightly confused as to where you were going on the side streets of Newberry in the past, those days are about to end. There will be bright new street signs in the near future to guide you. The wand has been waved, but the Newberry citizenry will apply the magic potion that will help make them a reality. The Newberry Council has agreed to work on a 50-50 basis with the Newberry Lions Club to fulfill this reality. The proceeds of the funds raised from the sale of the 1973-1974 community birthday calendars with birth and anniversary dates will provide the lion's share. Your friendly Leo will be out soliciting your support to this venture between now and April 15th. Welcome him. Sign up and join the fun and that makes this friendly city more friendly. Put a birthday calendar in every home and a new sign on every street intersection.